Flashpoint Jordan, the deadly drone attack and its strategic fallout. Executive summary. A recent drone attack in Jordan resulted in the death of 3 U.S. Army soldiers and injuries to at least 24 service members, marking a significant escalation in regional tensions. The attack, attributed to Iran-backed militants operating from Syria, targeted a small U.S. outpost near the Syria-Jordan border. The incident raises concerns about the effectiveness of U.S. and coalition air defenses and the potential for broader regional conflict. Despite the Biden administration's vow to hold perpetrators accountable, the response to date has been perceived as limited, prompting scrutiny over U.S. strategy and engagement in the Middle East. Background: the attack occurred at Tower 22, a U.S. outpost in northeast Jordan, underscoring the volatile security situation in the region. This marks the first time U.S. troops have been killed by enemy fire in the Middle East since the onset of the Gaza war. The U.S. has experienced over 158 attacks on its forces in Iraq and Syria since October 17th, with most causing minimal damage. The U.S. presence in Jordan, primarily for advise and assist missions, reflects the strategic importance of Jordan as a key ally in the fight against terrorism and in maintaining regional stability. Analysis: the incident signifies a notable escalation in hostilities, highlighting the persistent threat posed by Iran-backed militias in the region. The failure of air defenses to intercept the drone raises questions about the readiness and capability of U.S. and coalition forces to counter such threats. The Biden administration's response, emphasizing accountability at an unspecified time and manner, suggests a cautious approach to avoid further escalation. Implications: regional stability. The attack threatens to exacerbate tensions in a region already fraught with conflict, potentially drawing the U.S. and its allies into a broader confrontation with Iran-backed forces. U.S. military posture. The incident may prompt a reassessment of U.S. military deployments and defensive measures in the Middle East, particularly in terms of air defense capabilities and intelligence operations. U.S.-Iran relations. The attack could further strain relations between the U.S. and Iran, complicating diplomatic efforts and potentially derailing ongoing negotiations over Iran's nuclear program. Counterterrorism strategy. The incident underscores the complexity of the counterterrorism landscape in the Middle East, challenging the effectiveness of current U.S. strategies to address the multifaceted threats. Recommendations: enhanced defensive measures. Prioritize the upgrade of air defense systems and surveillance capabilities at U.S. and coalition outposts in the region to prevent similar attacks. Strategic diplomacy. Engage in diplomatic efforts to de-escalate tensions with Iran and its proxies, leveraging international partners to exert pressure and seek constructive dialogue. Intelligence and coordination. Improve intelligence sharing mechanisms with regional allies to better anticipate and counter threats from non-state actors and militias. Comprehensive review. Conduct a thorough review of U.S. military and diplomatic strategies in the Middle East to ensure alignment with the evolving security landscape and national interests. Given the current situation and the perceived limited response from the Biden administration, these recommendations aim to bolster U.S. and regional security, deter further aggression, and promote a stable and peaceful Middle East. Conclusion: the recent drone attack in Jordan, resulting in the loss of 3 U.S. servicemen and injuries to at least 24, marks a significant escalation in regional tensions and highlights several critical aspects of current geopolitical dynamics in the Middle East. The attack, attributed to Iran-backed militants, underscores the persistent threat posed by proxy groups and the challenges faced by U.S. and coalition forces in securing their outposts against increasingly sophisticated unmanned aerial threats. The incident calls into question the effectiveness of air defense systems currently deployed in the region, suggesting a potential gap in capabilities or readiness. Furthermore, it raises important considerations regarding the strategic posture of the U.S. in the Middle East, particularly in terms of engagement rules, force protection measures, and the broader strategy to counter Iran's regional influence through proxy groups. The Biden administration's response to the attack, emphasizing accountability while avoiding immediate escalation, reflects a cautious approach aimed at balancing the need for deterrence with the risks of broader conflict. This incident will likely influence ongoing U.S. military and diplomatic strategies in the region, potentially leading to adjustments in force deployment, defense procurement, and engagement with regional partners. This event not only represents a tragic loss of life, but also serves as a critical juncture for U.S. policy in the Middle East, necessitating a comprehensive reassessment of military, diplomatic, and intelligence strategies to address the evolving landscape of threats and ensure the safety of U.S. personnel and the stability of the region.